Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where last episode we had a succession. It wasn't mega awkward, but it also wasn't great. We're going to have to hand out two titles, and I'm going to hand out Asfi as well as Anfa here. I don't love handing those out. It's not ideal, but we do have to hand some out. And our castles will come back online, and that will improve our numbers here pretty dramatically. We still have a lot more expansion to do of our buildings, and I also want to make sure that we are working on county control in places that are useful. Actually, we are. So that looks good. We do need to work on a lot of county control. And let's just get these buildings back online. Fantastic. Now that those are coming online, that will give us some income, although this income is nowhere near as high as I was hoping. This ransom is, I think, acceptable. As is this one. Okay. Wait, I paid to get my half-brother out of jail, didn't I? Well, that wasn't necessarily what I was intending to do, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. So this ransom seems reasonable. We'll go ahead and do that. We're making 29.7. Okay, that's not so bad. 31, 32. Cool. That'll be fine. So we're going to need to get ourselves some more income here. Our prestige is currently negative. We can ransom off some prisoners, and we will certainly do so. We need to get all of this gold that we can. Do we ransom off these prisoners? Yes. Getting that gold faster is very important to me. So we'll go ahead and do that. And that, of course, means that we will go ahead and construct pastoral lands here. We need to build everything that we can. Ooh, 173. That's pretty expensive. Okay, we need to build everything we can in our personal castles right now. Sure, show this guy in. He'll bring at least some prestige, bringing us hopefully positive here pretty soon. Okay. So most of our castles are nearly maxed out, our personal castles. We do have a lot more construction work to do. Preposterous. Be gone. We want to keep our culture where it's at right now. We'll get 30 more gold here. Not bad. And we're going to have beekeepers in 2 months. So that'll be good. It'll be done eventually anyway. I just want to check in and see. There are no valid targets to convert. Interesting. That's always a good sign. We can go ahead and get these fruit tree plantations building. And at this juncture, all of our personal castles should be maxed out. And that is accurate. Cool. So I would really like to get our domain limit up by a bare minimum 4 more. Bare minimum of 4. So bailiffs is 1. Guilds is 2. Court officials is 3. And then in our dynasty, home estates is 4. So, I mean, that'll be a thing. It'll be interesting for sure. We should get some secondary spouses here. More inheritable traits look good. In fact, the top 3 here all have decent inheritable traits. Okay, I'm not sure where this one went. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Cool. So now we need to be looking for additional upgrades in the castles that we will hold, but we don't currently hold. So we'll take this up to level 4. I'll host a feast when I feel like. Now is not the time for feasting. Our Merc contract is expiring. That's completely fine. I don't mind that. A sword with low durability. Do we have that equipped? We actually do. And we should consider repairing that. There we go. We'll take golden obligations. Actually, I'm going to reset our perks here. I don't want to go meritocracy into large levies right now. Golden obligations into it is my domain and Hergeld. Beautiful. So now we can extort our subjects. Now, where are my loyal subjects? We're going to have to drop our stress level, of course. But we'll just naturally do that. Cool. Why take a little when I can take a lot? So that gives us a bunch of gold there. We're going to immediately spend that gold on investments. So basically, every holding within our capital duchy at this point, we want to get maxed out. That is our current goal. So we'll get that underway. And we're making about 40 gold per month with, honestly, very mediocre lifestyle traits right now. Very mediocre. So that's good. Our income is doing very, very well. Have we gotten any extra territory? No, we haven't. I'm not shocked about that necessarily. Okay. So our prestige is working its way up. This guy wants to buy a truce from us. We're not allowed to declare on you anyway, are we? No, we're not. So we definitely accept his 300 gold. Definitely accept that. That will allow us to start another construction. And just looking through here, everything here is upgrading. So one of these cities, or the city or the mosque here, we're going to go for the quarries. And that may allow us, ooh, not quite, 255 and 255. We'll have enough next month to upgrade our farms and fields here as well. Cool. Maghrebia finished up its construction. It is maxed. So there's nothing more to be done there. And now we're up to 40 gold per month. We are seeing our vassals do some investments on their own, like this one that just started. That's absolutely great and exactly what we want to see. But we will spend the gold to get these buildings done faster. I'd like to see this guy get up to... I don't know if 100 gold a month is super viable right now. But I'd like to see that. Honestly, it might be viable. Maybe. So we're just saving up our gold for the moment. We are doing a cultural conversion over here. And we're increasing our county control. Now, we need county control in a lot of locations over this way. Well, actually, mostly just Marrakesh at this point. This is going up by 0.6 per month. So by the time we get Marrakesh done, I'm expecting Fazaz to be at full control. So that'll be great. I'm also expecting Tamazna to be at full control. I think. No, that's only at 75. So we're going to have to work on that next, but that's okay. So let's find ourselves a holding that isn't constructing, like this one. I definitely want to go for the trade port first, so that way we work on that development growth. So that'll be great. And we're just going to continue investing for the time being. That is by far our highest priority. Here's an investment we can do. And so we shall. Let's check in on our royal court here. We'll get a pet cat. Sounds good. We're a confident lover, and I don't even know who these people are. Oh, our wife. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, thank you. What a great name. Was that Mittens? I think that was Mittens. Sure. So we definitely want to get additional upgrades going here. Our income is 44.5, which, given our current focus tree, isn't bad. Detailed ledgers plus avaricious will help a lot. So that's for sure. I'm not going to spend gold here. We will move on. Excellent. Here's an additional location that we can upgrade. We'll get that underway. The faster we get these upgrades built, the better off we will be. Because it does take a while for these to pay off. But ultimately, return on investment isn't really a big consideration in this game. Because it's such a long tail, right? It's much more important to get this monthly income number up. Cool. So we'll continue to upgrade these quarries. And there's a stewardship perk available. So at this point, we're definitely taking detailed ledgers for that Republican tax contribution. Bringing us up to almost 50 gold per month. That's great. Absolutely phenomenal, in fact. If we were able to get our domain limit up, that would probably get us to that 100 gold per month number. We can't currently. I do definitely want to ransom off these prisoners and get some gold there. But we finished our county control, so we will definitely work... Oh, is this already full? It is. So this guy must have increased his own. Beautiful. I like it. Anything else that we need to invest in? Yes. Quarries here. Consider it done. We'll attend this guy's feast, and hopefully that'll drop our stress somewhat. Nope, it is increasing our stress. Perfect. Gotta love it. But hey, we made a friend, so there's that. And returning home. So that did lose us 20 stress. We have a daughter. And I guess we can hold court here, but we may as well. We're not doing too much else right now. So mostly what we're looking for here is reducing stress. I don't want to give this guy anything. I don't appreciate your tone. This is the only one here that doesn't give us stress. We didn't falter in our greetings, so we didn't manage to lose any stress out of that one. That's sad. But it is what it is. So I'd like to upgrade this castle next. We're not giving our cat away. Speaking of our cat, we should pet our cat. There we go. Minus 10 stress. Beautiful. So there's a lot of upgrading happening across the realm, but particularly in our duchy. There's a few locations down this way that are doing upgrades. Not very many, to be honest. We have a son, and I'm going to immediately give him... Well, we're going to hop in here and give him a stewardship education. There we go. And we'll find somebody to educate him. Probably not ourselves. Actually, our wife here would do a pretty good job of it, in theory. Cool. Okay, additional upgrades. Here's one. Fantastic. We gained a level of devotion. Sure, that'll be nice. When do we get our legacy here? That's a ways away. We need 2250. Okay, noted. And we're probably going to have to do disinherits here unless we want this to be a messy succession. Yeah, that's going to become a thing. We'll just bank up for now our renown. I'm not too concerned about it at this moment since we're 25. We should have at least 25 years here. Unless we get murdered, I suppose. That's a possibility. But let's go ahead and get these quarries building. Now we're up over 50 gold per month, and that is beautiful. Low county control in Azuki. Where is this? Oh, we hold this. I had no idea that we still held this. I'm dumb. Okay, so we need to grant that out. And ideally revoke one of these, but that may not be possible. We could try to revoke this one. Yeah. I think we're just going to pull back one of these baronies instead. I should have granted out this instead of granting out one of these, probably this one. We can work on swaying this guy and get that pulled in. That would be better than holding this castle, right? So that's definitely something we can work on. We can also put in a spy master here. Is this guy good at spying? Actually, he's skill 14, which isn't the best. And he's not showing up in our list here. There we go. This guy. So that'll boost his opinion. 57% chance of allowing a revocation. Cool. So we can get that solved here fairly soon. We are definitely going to lose 5 stress here. So that'll be fine. And we're going to spend cash on this city fairly soon. 101 gold on these hunters' guilds. Okay. We should be seeing these guys having a decent amount of gold. So they should eventually, yeah, like this guy, he should get an upgrade going. Wait, surely you have more to give. We took stress for that, which I don't necessarily love, but that did give us enough gold to build this trade port. So that'll be great. Our development is working its way up. And there's our promote culture just finishing up. Our cat killing some rodents. Always good. Okay, we can definitely continue to work on promoting culture. Fantastic. How's this guy's opinion of us doing? He's at 30. Now, we do have 42 tyranny right now. We're about 12 years away from our tyranny going away, and we're going to add about another 5 years worth of tyranny onto that by revoking this. So that's not really a concern, but slightly a problem. Very slightly a problem. Not a major issue, to be sure. We should upgrade this pastoral land. There we go. Cool. Stewardship perk. Always great. We can grab Golden Aplomb to get a 10% boost while we're stressed. And this guy seems like he's going to be stressed basically forever. We have very few options to reduce his stress without spending gold, so that's awkward for him, but it'll be okay. It should be okay anyway. 138 gold there. Yes. We will attend this guy's feast. That will hopefully cause us to lose stress. It will lose stress at the end. Hey, delightful. Our life was reaffirmed and we lost a little stress. Perfect. We'll have an interesting conversation. And that was a very good feast. Okay, no bad events at all. Perfect. We got a good compromise there. Let's save this money. 625 gold. So we're going to upgrade this trade port. Checking in all along here. This trade port, we don't quite have enough gold to upgrade. I want to get our development working up as early as possible. Development is very important to this type of game. So that's going to be useful. Yes, show in the guy with his 50 gold and 50 renown. That's very, very useful for us. We're going to need that renown. We are definitely going to need it. So these constructions are continuing to progress, and our income is continuing to grow. We're now at 61 gold per month, which is insane. This needs a repair, and it's very expensive. I don't like it. I'm not going to grant this Vassal out either. Not right now. It may cause issues later, but for the time being, it'll be fine. 92% chance on this title revocation. Cool. We're going to pull that back from him soon, but now is not the time for it. To think that he was hiding such a thing. Our cat revealed the secret, and that's all good. I definitely want to get these guilds building. Once again, that's for increasing the development. So we can see we're at level 3 right now. 20% development growth versus 15. So, yep, that will be very, very good. We'll get that underway, and our income is just going to continue to increase for the next while. We're not going to get any new buildings that we can build for a good long time. We must be strong and resist these impulses. But we can extort our subjects, and so we shall. They even live by my mercy alone. Only 500 gold out of that one, which isn't the greatest. We're going to build guilds here, and up over here, we'll build guilds as well. Cool. So there's that gold spent, and we're definitely getting close to having all of these holdings maxed out. We're not there yet, and we need to work our way northward. But we're getting there, and some of these up here have been upgrading themselves, but many of them are simply not going to be able to. These guys up here, they don't make much money, so it's unlikely that they're going to get those finished up. Our coops are going to be done here momentarily. There we go. We're now making 63 gold per month. That's solid. Very solid indeed. So we're going to be able to get ourselves a Carpenter's Guild here in the next month tick. As soon as that comes in, there we go. Beautiful. Our economy is getting to the point of ridiculous. We're not there yet, although... Is there a... There's no map mode. That's a CK2 thing. I wish that there was an earnings map mode so that we could look at that. That is a thing in CK2, but sadly it's not in CK3. But we are making quite a lot of money. Our cat helped us lose more stress. It's always good. And this castle is maxed out. This one is not, although it will be soon. A new stewardship perk comes in. We have to take war profiteer here. It's our only real option. It doesn't help us right now. Our son was stillborn. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll go ahead and upgrade these ditches, although it doesn't help our economy. It does get this castle completed, so we don't have to worry about that. I'd love to get this trade port done next. That's 268 gold. And our next thing will be Fearful Troops, which doesn't really help us either, but at any cost will. What's going on here? Our homesick mother, huh? Just leave then, you ungrateful leech. That's definitely the way to talk to your mother. Perfect. But I didn't want to spend gold on it for obvious reasons. We are investing. That's how this is working right now. Lots of investment. We will continue to invest. We'll get these shipwrights done in one more month tick here. So as soon as that month tick comes in, there we go. Demand artifact. Get out of here. Why would I give you my artifact? Ridiculous. So these things down over here, they're not the strongest economically right now. And they need some work. No doubt about that. But they're mostly the wrong culture as well. So it will take time to get them all converted over. In the meantime, we'll get all of this up here that is the correct culture maxed out. That is our current goal. And then all of this will get converted later on. Our cat charmed a vassal. Always good. Okay, there's this mosque here. I'd love to get farms and fields upgraded here. And we can do that right now. There we go. We're definitely making a good amount of cash. That's for sure. And this amount of cash will continue to increase. We have 48 stress here. So it doesn't really matter. Cool. We'll lose a little bit of stress. That actually kept us at the same amount. Hilarious. I thought that was an and thing, not an or thing. But whatever. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Completely irrelevant. We will next be upgrading our hamlets here. Yes. So we'll get our farms and fields going. Cool. There's this castle, or rather this city over here, which is actually full. So that is great. There's nothing to do in this city. And many of these down this way, where we've been focusing, we're focusing our economic duchy first. Many of these things are going to be finishing up. There is this war. I didn't know we were allied to this guy. Honestly, he should have that on his own. I accept we're not going to send troops unless he calls us out on it. We're a ways away. It's going to take us a while to walk through this desert, you know. So you're going to have to hold out until we get there. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine. So we're going to continue to construct. And we definitely want to do this. This person wants to buy a truce with us. We're not allowed to fight him. We definitely accept that. And what is this call to war? I'm sure he's fine too. Beautiful. We'll keep an eye on it. For now, I'm not planning to participate in either of those wars. We're probably going to have to work a bit in the Northern War. But that's going to be very strange, for sure. We'll grab Fearful Troops here. We're now making 73 gold per month, so that's pretty solid. Looking through here, it looks like this county is now completely maxed out. This county is not yet. She's just a cat. I'm not going to compensate you for that. Okay, we can definitely build a trade port, and that is something that we shall do. Now this is... which war is this? Yeah, that's this one. They lost a battle? Very awkward for them. But honestly, we're not really going to participate in those wars. They're not very relevant to us, so it's fine. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will continue to max out our capital duchies. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Atala, Shadow Wolf, Jens Graham, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.